What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about tips for running a 5K. In case you guys do not know, I have ran a 5K. I actually ran two 5Ks. I ran one in 2024, and I ran one this year on Thanksgiving Day. And next year, guys, I'm running a 10K. So stay with me on this channel because we are going to be training to run a marathon in a few years and hopefully get a really decent time as well. This year I was able to get under 25 minutes in the 5K, and last year I ran under 30 minutes, which I reached both my goals. So me give you guys 5 tips for running a 5K. The first one I have, guys, is be training to run before the race day. Don't go into the race thinking that you can easily run a race. If you haven't ran a mile in your life and you want to run a 5K is about 3.4 miles, guys, or 3.5 miles, something like that. If you want to be running a 5K or something like that, you don't want to just be winging it. You want to be training to run it before race day. What I recommend doing is running at least 3 times a week and running about, let's say you haven't ran yet, give yourself like a whole year to prepare to run a 5K. Start by running 1 mile and try to get the mile to be a decent time. I would say about 10 minutes is a good starting point. For those of you guys who are new to running, 10-minute miles is easily doable. That will be a 30-minute 5K that you'll be striving for. So yeah, definitely be training at least 3 times a week, running on a treadmill or even running outside, tracking how much distance that you are going. There's lots of apps that will help you with tracking your running. I personally use Strava. You can connect your phone to it. You can connect your smartwatch to it. And it also gives you a layout of the map of what you ran. I think that's pretty cool as well. But yeah, definitely be training to run before race day. Don't be trying to wing it, because if you try to go out and just wing it, you're going to end up either failing to reach your goal, or you're going to end up making yourself really sick, which, I mean, that could happen regardless. But either way, guys, you don't want to put yourself in a bad situation. So number 2, guys, I have is set a realistic goal. This is another one, guys, that will help you run a realistic 5K or marathon, whatever you're trying to run. Setting a realistic goal, guys, is something that is easily doable. If you have not ran a 5K before, I would try to go 30 minutes or less. That's realistic. Now, obviously, I train at the gym a lot and I run all the time. So that was kind of like a realistic goal for me. A realistic goal for you might be a little longer. It might be 40 minutes if you haven't ran in a long time. Or even just crossing the finish line. Like, if it's your first ever 5K, just run at your own pace and just cross the finish line. Just try your best. You can't fail when you're trying your best, guys, because it's literally you're trying your best. All you have to do is cross the finish line, and then next year try to beat that time. If you need help setting a goal, or if you want to challenge yourself, I like challenging myself. Try to create a smart goal. There's a reason I say create a smart goal, because it has all the factors of an actual realistic goal in it. SMART is like a little acronym. It stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Like, all those things will help you set a realistic goal and something that is possible for you to actually achieve as well, not something impossible. Like, if you've never ran a 5K before, you ain't gonna run a 15-minute 5K. Not possible. Unless you're running all the time and you're like super fast at everything, but like, I don't think that's realistic. Number 3, guys, is pace yourself. A lot of people on race day might get excited and start running really fast at the beginning of the race, and then they end up getting like really tired in the middle of the race or even the end of the race. Know your pace and make sure that you're pacing yourself, guys, because if you're not pacing yourself, you're going to end up slowing down other people behind you. If you do have to walk for any reason, which I did walk both times in my 5K, because I tend to get a little excited and I tend to make the mistake of not pacing myself. But that is something I'm going to be working on next year, guys, for my 10K, because I don't want to be walking in the 10K at all. That's my goal. So yeah, if you do have to walk for any reason, make sure you pull over all the way to the side. That way people can just run right past you and you're not in anyone's way. Don't be walking in the middle, because you're going to have people like trying to get around you and stuff. You don't want to be doing winning someone else's goal because you aren't pacing yourself correctly. Another thing that will help you pace yourself is using a treadmill at the gym and knowing, like, let's say you're trying to get a 10-minute mile time, set it to a 10-minute mark or even like a 9:50, 9:45 mark pace and just run at that and try to replicate that on race day. Number 4, guys, depending on what time your race is, eat a good meal before the race. If it's in the middle of the day, I do recommend eating something before race day. If it's at the beginning of the day, I recommend just empty stomaching it, honestly. Like, my races were at 8 in the morning. I didn't eat breakfast that day. I just went straight to the race. I'm going to add something to this as well. Number 5 will be, make sure you get a good night's sleep. This is more important than actually eating a good meal. If it's in the middle of the day, like in the afternoon, I do recommend eating something for breakfast, maybe 2-3 hours before the actual race. If you're not eating anything at all, I do recommend hydrating before the race. That's another thing that you should do. But make sure you get proper sleep. Let me tell you guys something, because I do this myself a lot, because I do work the 2 jobs still. So running for 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how long you're trying to run for, running on 4 hours of sleep and trying to do a marathon at about like a 7-minute pace is very tough to do on 4 hours of sleep. Running a 5K in about at a 7-minute pace when you're fully slept and you're wide awake and you have the energy is way more easier. So definitely make sure you're getting sleep before race day. Number 5, guys, or number 6 now, because I added the next one, is just have fun with it. This is you running for a good cause. A lot of these 5K races, they're going towards a good cause, and also you're being part of a community, which I like that as well about running 5Ks and stuff. You feel like you're part of a community because everyone around you has the same shirt as you, and you just look behind you, you see all these people coming out on a holiday, because that's when this 5K was, or whatever day the 5K or the race is. Just, looking around, seeing people, it brings people together and stuff. But as long as you're having fun with it, like, this is nothing like that needs to be taken like dead serious. Like, you can have fun with it. I know some people walk the 5Ks to enjoy it and stuff, which, yeah, just have fun with it. Sometimes it's good to just relax and look at life and be like, hey, this moment is here, because all we have is the moment. But anyway, guys, these are my top 5 tips for running a 5K. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one, whenever that is. I have no idea. But yeah, see you guys in the next one.